you get 8 weeks of training, and then we put you in an environment where you may have to introduce yourself to others, or dress in a way that's formal, practice those etiquette skills. All right, let's take a tour of this home, and let's put some systems in place, what would work in the kitchens and the bathrooms and the whatever. All of those soft skills that I think are still very important and I enjoy. I realize that not all women have that upbringing. And so when you're in an area where now it's time to demonstrate, you're just kind of out of sorts, and we want to make sure that you are prepared. What would you add, Lucy?
Yes, I think that in a way is sort of like the final exam when we put that together, and we get together and we have the tea celebration, we have the actual graduation celebration. That is something that we are watching to see if you paid attention to some of those things, and we've had instances where we have a specific dress code, and there are guides on how you will be presenting yourself, and most of the ladies have passed. There are some that are still resisting, and those are the ones that have a challenging time in real life because they are still, although they went through the program, they are still showing some of those um, set behaviors that may not work well in real life for them in the future.
Yeah, Lucy's absolutely right. Yes, we love getting together and having a good old time. However, this is not just to get dressed up and take pictures. We are actually, I wouldn't say we are critical, but we are, like Lucy said, evaluating the ladies. But I believe in praising publicly, and then we give feedback privately. That is why we have that space. If you're wearing something and it is not appropriate for this type of outing, we're going to tell you that. We're going to gently correct you. If you have any type of conduct, this is the time where you can make those mistakes in a friendly environment. Because what's going to happen, and this is what I tell the ladies, when you get out there in the world, nobody's going to care. They're just going to let you act the way that you act. And then sometimes you wonder, well, why didn't I get that call back or that second date, or, I didn't get hired, or whatever it is. This is the opportunity to put it into practice. All right. Next level says, yeah, the lessons have to be properly applied, because if not,